Hi there, it's Alex Nerney, founder of Avocado and creator of The Health Nerd. Today, I'm going to show you how to boost your metabolism for even more fat burning. Before we get started, let's talk about what is your metabolism. I like to think of it like a campfire. This campfire sits at the bottom of your stomach and burns all of the things you consume. A good-sized campfire and a good metabolism burns hot, and pretty much anything thrown into the fire will get melted. An easy way to think of it is that a hot metabolism leads to a hot body. A small campfire and a bad metabolism burns much slower and struggles to burn what's added to the flames. So your goal should be obvious. You want a fiery hot metabolism. Now let's talk about the 5 biggest mistakes women make when dieting that slow down the metabolism. Think of these mistakes like adding wet logs to the campfire. They don't put out the campfire, but they don't get burned quickly and end up hurting the strength of the flame. Mistake number 1, drinking Diet Cokes and artificial sweeteners to avoid calories. Artificial sweeteners are bad, really bad. They cause the brain to signal to the stomach that a ton of sugar and calories is on the way to your body. The problem is that those calories never show up. You just drank a 0-calorie drink with no nutrition in it. There's a reason research has now linked artificial sweeteners with pre-diabetes. This process confuses your brain, insulin, and metabolism responses over time. Mistake number 2, not eating enough. Here's how this works. Whenever the body doesn't get enough calories, it shifts into starvation mode. Basically, the body thinks it's starving to death and slows down the metabolism in response. It's like having a flame in your campfire, but not adding any new logs to burn. The fire will eventually die down. Do not fear eating. Fear only eating the wrong foods that slow down the fire. Mistake number 3, doing lots of long-distance cardio. For years, cardio was touted as the ultimate way to burn fat off the body, when in reality, cardio is an inefficient way to burn fat. First off, you only burn around 300 calories per session. Secondly, cardio raises the level of stress hormone, cortisol, in your body. This stress causes more fat to be stored on the body and your body to hold on to stubborn body fat. Running is fine for you, just don't be led to believe it's the most effective exercise to burn fat. That's not the case. Mistake number 4, not scheduling cheat meals. Psychological and physical reasons both point to the importance of having a cheat meal every week. It gives your brain a mental break and makes you more likely to stick with your diet. It also helps to reset your hormones and replenish your glycogen levels. Think of a cheat meal like adding a hand towel into your metabolic fire. Adding one is great and causes the flames to burn even hotter. Adding a bunch will cover the fire and put it out. Use with caution. Mistake number 5, focusing on low-fat foods. Low-fat foods are usually loaded with sugars to help enhance the taste. For example, Yoplait low-fat yogurt has around 27 grams of sugar in it. That's terrible for your metabolism. There's nothing wrong with eating real fats. In fact, some of them will actually help you burn fat off of your body and are key for healthy hormonal levels. Do not avoid fats. Now that we've covered the things that slow your metabolism down, let's move on to what helps speed it up. Adding these things into your diet is the equivalent of adding extra logs or lighter fluid to your flames. First, let's talk about the things you should be drinking. I'm going to give you 5 drinks you should stick to if you want to lose fat fast with yoga. The first 2 we discussed previously. They were warm lemon water and black coffee. The next 3 are just as simple. The first one is plain old water. Water intake has been proven to increase metabolism by raising the number of calories burned on the body. Hitting your daily water goals can be tough to remember when you're busy with life. So try a free app such as Daily Water Free or a special water bottle with a reminder to help you track your intake. The second drink is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has loads of health benefits and also works as a natural appetite suppressant. To make, just add 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to 8 ounces of water and drink. It's most effective when taken 30 minutes before your meals. Last, but absolutely not least, matcha green tea. Matcha green tea is probably the strongest and most effective metabolism boosting drink you can have. It's adding high octane gasoline to that metabolic fire. To make, just add 1 tablespoon of matcha powder to 8 ounces of hot water and drink. You don't need to drink all 5 of these drinks every day, just come up with a rotation that works best for you. Now let's move on to what you should be eating to speed up your metabolism. Number 1, eat lots of protein at every meal. Protein is one of the most metabolic enhancing foods you can eat. It causes your body to burn more calories at your meals, as much as an extra 441 calories per day. It's also the most satiating nutrient on the planet. So not only will you burn more calories, you'll be more satisfied from the meals you eat. Eat more protein. Think of every lean chicken breast, fresh fillet of fish, and protein shake as adding another log onto your campfire. Number 2, eat veggies at every meal. Not only do they give you a boost of fiber that'll keep you full throughout the day, they also are usually considered zero-calorie foods. These are foods with so few calories in them that it takes your body more energy to burn them than the energy collected from the food itself. So at every meal, look to add vegetables, especially leafy greens. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are the best kinds of logs you can add to the flame. Number 3, eat real food. By real food, I mean food that has not been processed. Processed foods are foods that contain preservatives and have been canned or packaged. These preservatives cause problems to the body's hormonal systems and thus your metabolism. When shopping in the grocery store, stick to the perimeter of the store. Focus on items like fresh veggies, fruits, and lean proteins. Here are 2 extra tips that will also help you boost your metabolism. Number 1, spice things up. Cayenne pepper helps to boost your metabolism and burn more calories. If you can't handle the heat, consider trying cinnamon on your meals. Cinnamon has been proven to help control insulin levels and also boost the metabolism. Number 2, work out at least 3 times a week with yoga. You need to work at least 3 times a week to prevent something called the downregulation of metabolism. This is where your body slows down its metabolism when you consume less calories. This slowing process causes weight loss to stop and plateaus to happen. You can prevent this from happening by adding in a regular yoga routine. Hopefully from these training videos, you've been able to learn a couple things. Number 1, that you can lose fat quickly and safely with the right yoga practice. Number 2, that in order to lose fat fast, you need a fast metabolism and to be eating the right things. I hope these yoga and diet tips help you on your journey to becoming a healthier and happier you. Got a burning health question you need answered? Just put it in the comments section below. And according to the latest research, for every new subscriber I get, a Lululemon yoga pants clearance happens. So please subscribe to The Health Nerd for weekly tips and tricks backed by science.